It cracks me up that for fun you look it up how to destabilize a country.
Yeah,
Or
it's just testing. It was really uncensored, you know. It's like, or how do I cook crystal meth? Do like this, this. But of course, I don't do that. I don't even drink alcohol. But you just test it. You need to test stuff.
yeah, but it's fun. It sounds like fun. So I once learned that the army, especially in the US, their tech and their equipment are often at around 15 years more advanced than what the public knows and have. If that's true, is it safe to say that they had some sort of large language model already in development 10, 15 years ago?
I don't believe so because the transformer architecture, I mean, AI has been around for decades, but the transformer architecture, which the large language models are still mostly using, was invented 2017 by Google at the development. And then they just let it lay around until OpenAI said, like, okay, let's use this and bring out ChatGPT. But what's happening now is that that's also why OpenAI is a huge mess because the governments. That's why I said it's an arms race. They now discovered that it's basically intelligence. What you have in large language model is intelligence or co-intelligence. And now the management board of OpenAI, since a few months, you have one former NSA director who now joined the management board. And that's also why there's so much turmoil at OpenAI, because some people don't like it. You know, Ilya Sutskever, who is like one of the main engineers, he just left the company. He tried, when the drama was with Sam Altman, he was part of the people, as far as we know, that tried to get him fired, and now he left, and now he has his own SSI, super safe, super intelligence. It's his new company, So, yeah, but the governments recognize it, and I mean, you might remember, or you might have heard of the Sputnik moment. When the Americans and the Russians were sending the rockets up into space, and there was the Sputnik moment when the Americans recognized, oh, damn, we need to send rockets out because the Russians had their Sputnik, yeah? And what happened in 2017 is there's also a very recommendable documentary that Google, because you have chess computers, yeah? And Google decided, let's try to get Go. There's also this checkers game, Go, yeah? You might know it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and the challenge and the difference to chess is that there are so many different kinds of moves that at that point they didn't have a computer that they could use to. So they have chess computers, but not Go computers. And then Google invented AlphaGo. That's also how you find it, AlphaGo documentary in 2017. And they let it compete against one of the best Go players, a South Korean. And it actually won. So sorry for spoiling it, but it's still very amazing. And of course, that's when the Asians and the Communist Party realized, 2017, oh, this is something very important. And that's why, for example, if you're a founder, and the difference between the systems in America and in China is in China it's like top down. If Xi Jinping wants something to happen, then it happens. And since 2017, they have put on to their planning of the Communist Party that AI is the highest priority. So if you're a founder in China, you get thrown money after you if you have some AI thing going on. And as I said before, there's this race. America is around about half a year ahead because they started everything, and they have probably the smartest people there, but the Chinese are very hardworking people, and they have the centralist government to just pours money it. And instead of the Americans, they also didn't spend all the money on military invasions of countries, so they have much more resources. And also because they have a surveillance state, the Chinese have much more data, which is important to train the AI. So the predictions are now that at 2030, the Chinese are going to overtake the Americans technologically. That's why the Americans are going to do everything in their power to reach superintelligence before 2030.
Oh my god.
That's the situation.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you watched Black Mirror season 2? That's what it feels like.
You mean the dog?
No. I'm not sure if season 2. There's a season with Jess Pinkman, like the actor who played Jess, and they have this super huge intelligence that it's this black computer. That's what it feels like, man. We're reaching Black Mirror state. Oh, I heard that they're not just they stopped doing Black Mirror. One of the spokesperson behind the show just said, "No, we're not doing it anymore because we kind of already live in a Black Mirror reality. So what's the point?"
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. Elias, I could keep going and talking with you for hours. Like, you're such a knowledgeable person, and we're covering so many interesting topics. But I need to restrain